Hello everybody and welcome back to some Phasmophobia. Today, just before we start, I'm going to say I am a little bit under the weather, so I'm not going to be 100%, but I'm going to try. So yeah, anyway, let's do what we should do at the beginning of every time we start, and that is check out how close we are. We are 96% towards stage 2, and we have 7 days left. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think we're getting the trophy, nor are we getting the weather. But at the same time, why would Kinetic angle the keys of a car in our face? It's kind of like doing that with your own car. Like, people work hard. Just for what? To get nothing? Like, that's what I'm saying. Anyway. You see that? 15x. You see this. You also see this. I think you know what's up. So I think after playing that last, the weekly challenge, it's kind of got me in the mood to try this again. So I'm going to attempt it a few times. Oh, okay, I'll attempt it twice. If it just takes way too long,
be careful. You're going in blind.
then, I'm just gonna probably go on a blood moon map and cry. So we look at orbs, of course, just in case it's a mimic. I'm not seeing nothing. So yeah, I did this challenge maybe in like the second week after it came out. I remember I was like, I'd pretty much just learned everything. Not just learn everything, but like I was knowledgeable in the game. Like I am now, but a little bit less. And I think my winning match was, it was a Banshee. I just realised I'm going to be pulling a Nuka Dave here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Banshee. If you know the spot that's behind the stairs, not downstairs, but if you go to the upstairs stairs that are blocked off, then yeah. My brightness is already 255%. Let me turn eye adaptation off. How is it darker? What? How is it darker? Skylight on, text resolution 4. Like, I'm just staring into the void. How? What? Oh. Could be kinda cool. Anyway. I just have a thought. Do these turn off? Turn it. What am I doing? I want you. Bolt, sure. So I'm gonna get everything in the map, and I'll be back when something happens, or I decide to go in. you do not want to enter yet. Of course. Entering is very silly. I will say I do have a fear of this challenge. Not being like fear as in scared of it, but more like a fear of the ghost of being here. For example, at the very bottom of the map, at the very right of the map, or the very left of the map, being the most basic ghost, like a gin, for example. But on this mode you cannot tell what a gin is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add as many smudges as I can. We're going to enter. Now we wait. Oh. Very, very good tip. Which is what I usually do for these kind of runs. Get this thing out. Start timing each hunt. Because the hunts last a minute on this round. It is the longest possible hunts you can imagine. So, definitely time. But the ghost hasn't come to me yet. So I think we can rule out the agent. Okay. So I'm gonna chuck you there. I'm kind of like you. And you there. I mean, it's always going to be cold. Thermo was kind of, like, unnecessary. Press the start button, so you know when it's happening. And then, because it didn't come near us last time. It did not hit anything. So this is a good time to do a bit of scanning. Get as close as you need to. It picked something up, but I'm assuming it's ambient. And my timer is saying 56 seconds, 59, a minute. So that is why you time your stuff. And then simply you can just edge closer, you know? You say, hey look, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna put you on your chair. I'm gonna time the hunt like that. You know, I'm feeling confident. The ghost has not found us, like, at all, or even come near us. So I'm making sure those doors are closed. I'm gonna cut off line of sight, even if I don't need to. But in the odd chance that it's like a miling or something, I know I'm like safe. I want you. Yeah, I probably put stuff down. But slowly, I'm kind of thinking that my fears are coming true. That the ghost is someone outside. Which is kind of... Well, it's not kind, but it's very bad. But it's definitely no stalker. Which is quite a blessing. So it's been a minute. Let's start the counter, because it's not being flipped anymore. You know what, I'm feeling so confident. Well, actually, let me just... stand in this corner and check. So we didn't hear it anywhere out there. I'll be honest, I'm not hearing it at all. This ghost could be anywhere and I'd have no idea where it is. A mint? Don't worry, we're fine. It's been a minute. We can stop the timer and restart. So this kind of sums up the challenge. You're ungodly slow. You're probably never going to hear the ghost unless you get lucky. We're going to wait for this door to open. And then I think I'll start heading downstairs. Let me grab you. Let's stop the timer. There we go. Right, we have a smudge, we have a light source, and a crucifix. Okay. Now keep in mind, if you want to do this safely, you can just like wait. But because I'm not going to say I'm impatient, it's more of that I've completed the challenge, so I can die if I want to. But the ghost is probably going to start hunting any second. Good tactic. Good tactic is to throw your crucifixes. Why? The amount of times I've watched players place a crucifix on the ground and you just watch it fall straight through. It is depressing. Speaking of depressing, this ghost just doesn't exist. The ghost could be hunting right now, and I would not have a clue. It is hunting, and I don't have a clue. So I think it's time for you, and I'm gonna go get a smudge. Just hit the door. Am I tripping? Did I hear a door? I have no idea. Anyway, smudge, very helpful. Obviously, crucifix is very helpful as well. Just in case I do encounter something. So if y'all don't know this spot, this is the area that I managed to get the achievement. Because this never existed. This was a spot where the dev team were like, well, this is kind of powerful. So we're just gonna stop you from using it. In a minute. There are no light switches in here. Obviously there's no cast possessions. That's like 90% of what this is. Well, 90%, you know what I mean. Lens. I wonder if the ambience means anything. Ambience? This is probably hunting. You know what is weird? I'm convinced that I have an upgraded version of this. You know, this might just end up in Blood Moon stuff, quite honestly. Yeah, I have patience, but oh my goodness. This is another good tip. When it comes to light switches, okay, you see how I'm clicking, but it's not working anymore? That means it's hunting. So, yeah, the way you can find out that it is hunting is by checking the light switch. This is actually crazy, by the way. This ghost is just doing nothing. And the worst bit is, like, you can hardly see anything. So that could very well be the worst bit. 59, 60, okay. So I'm gonna chuck you here. Can I chuck you in the corner? I can, cool. So we're at 1 minute 28, so it's gonna start hunting any second, which it did. The whole kitchen area. Guess what? It's not here. I'll say again, this also sums up the challenge. Like, half the time you're searching for the ghost. Whereas sometimes, like on the other challenge, you'd get a ghost that spawns in the other room. And it doesn't path to you, which is just brilliant. But this challenge just seems to be, oh, look for the ghost. Can't find the ghost. Look for the ghost more. Find the ghost. It's too late. That actually sums up this challenge very nicely. I feel like I just heard a footstep. Oh, I didn't mean to light you. It's hunting. We'll do a very quick scan. So, this is just endless. Like, I do have the time and patience to finish this, but I've already done this. So I'm, like, achieving almost nothing. It's great fun, don't get me wrong. Like, this is enjoyable. But it's only enjoyable when it's in your favor. Again, half the time you can't even see what's happening. Like this, I'm kind of just walking into a wall. So it's been a minute. Should start hunting any second. Yeah. Your turns on. Listen out. Make sure headset's on full on. Ambience. So again, the ghost cannot be found. It has been half an hour of roaming, and I have not even located the ghost. Again, it sums up this challenge so well. That's why I've only done this challenge once, because I don't want to do it again. Ambulance. Oh, and guess what? I can't hear the ghost. Boink. Let's check these doors. You're open a little bit. Uh-oh. If I die, I die. Again, I've said this 1,000 times, but this sums up the challenge. When you enter the area, you just have to forcefully go into a mode of, if I die, I die, it's fine. This could be a shade. I think I'm playing against a shade. Aw, why? You can't convince me this is not shade. It's been like 3 minutes since I could have hunted. So, okay. I don't even hear it. Whoa. Where's my pan mic? Dude, is this a shade or what? Did it not just, like... Okay, I'm gonna move up. I'm convinced it did the door next to me. Which is why I said if I die, I die. Did it roam downstairs? Okay, start the timer. Yeah, because it's freezing. Please don't this door. Yeah, look, it's literally here. Okay, smudge timer. Set. tips in this situation: run, not into oblivion. You go into the next door, because the ghost is literally... And then you throw your items. Yeah, you throw that down. Make sure nothing's in your hand. You keep that door open. You keep that door open. You have 1 minute and 30, unless it's a demon. 1 minute 30. Now this is a good demon check. So we're quite far from the ghost now. The demon check. We simply sit here, and 1 minute has passed. 1 minute has passed. We simply flick it until it reaches 1 minute 30. So it doesn't seem to be a demon. We've got 10 seconds left. Okay, I stopped it at 1:28:50. However, I did kind of set it like a few seconds late. But look, we can rule off you. And we can also go get some stuff. That's also something new and cool. The doors propel you. So any chance you get, any chance you wanna move a little bit faster, you really cannot see this. There you go, boom. Yeah, I'm sorry for the darkness. This is as bright as it's gonna get. This is kind of depressing. So we want like smudge, we want highlight, we want... Motion sensor would be cool, but at the same time... not great. Where was my crucifix? I'm trying to think. Well, there's two. There's this one in here. Celatine. I don't know. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'll get back to you when it's not pitch black, which will be quite hard. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I make it? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is it called back in here? Specifically here. not hiding spot. So it's gone downstairs, I think. Now these. That candle. Do not spawn on me. Do not spawn on me. No, I didn't blow the candle. It's like right next to me. Did you do it? So I'm actually gonna smudge you, and I'm gonna drop you, because this ghost is actually like kind of behaving. It's very angry too. Damn. I almost got you. Dude, this door strat is nuts. No, it's just intentional for the game to do this now, but like, wow, thanks game. Okay, so we're gonna do the demon test again. That was timed ridiculously precisely. So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt of a second. Perhaps. You know, yeah, no, I'll stick to the second. But demons can hunt. 10 seconds left. Okay, 131. So there's at 154. That is when everything stopped. So I'm actually gonna go downstairs, grab the other stuff, because this is where I put all my good items. See, we have light. We don't have camera, so I might go and grab the camera quickly. I just realised this is going to require so much editing. So why do I say crouched? When you crouch, you can just, like, barely see the bottom of the floor. I'm just gonna try turn hide action off again. Yeah, that's... I'm not sure if that's, like, worse. I'll just leave it on. I think it might actually be worse, which is kind of crazy. So we've done the firelight. Firelight, firelight. You can open. Oh, that's what I wanted. It's a good thing it didn't happen. Because I would have been looking a very long time for something that's still in the bag. So this is what I mean by, like, these objectives are actually kind of lenient. You do want nice objectives. That's something we should look at the very beginning. On you and the camera. So I am sorry, little one. I like the light. Is it on? It is. I'm sure you could try and figure out what I'm doing. I don't think it's gonna work. Anyway, let's get down to business. We have a ghost that seemingly doesn't come to this area much. So I'm gonna put all this stuff by the door. And if it kills me, it kills me. I'm just gonna go play like craft or something. Like straight up. Always so bright and menacing. Oh, my app closed. It closed, no! Bad time to be getting messages. Oh, the coffee. Lol, get muted. That's the wrong door. Okay, now we wait here. What's your problem with it? You burnt out. think this is the ghost room, and I'm kind of scared. But we have crucifixes in this room, but we should be fine. The only issue is that I fear it's going to hunt from a different room, and because it's been ghost eventing in here, the ghost's like, okay, well, this dude's been in here the entire time, so I'm going to immediately beeline it. I ain't going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Every hair on my body just stood up. Turned a light on. Oh. Camera. So we have a minute left. It's moving a crucifix in the next room. So I think that one actually is its ghost room. I do have very bad news though. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. That means I don't have any smudges left. The ghost is very likely to hunt. I'm very scared. Because this is so much progress. Even though I've already done it. Okay, that's kind of hype. That's exactly what I expected, to be honest. You know, progress is progress, but
Welcome back.
doesn't mean
I've got some jobs ready for you.
it doesn't sound fast, but I think my brain just assumed that was the assumed it was the 150%. So I'm gonna have to end it there. That's already an hour long. So just a heads up. If you want to practice this very specific mode, do this challenge and do it as many times as you can. In fact, don't do that. Just, you know, come over to here, go over there. You don't need to save. Come over to 15, turn sprinting off, put player speed back to normal. You have exactly what the weekly is. But yeah, obviously it's not going to count towards the trophy. But if you just do as I did, be very precautious, try your best to not just rush in and die, then you'll be good. I think my mistake was I went back for a camera, the motion sensor and the Whoever the other one was. But it wasn't a smudge, which is where I went wrong. To be fair, even if I did smudge, the likelihood that it came back into the room after smudging, yeah. Unless I smudged the ghost gun, which, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yappity yapping. And I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, like it. If you haven't subscribed, that helped me out a ton. I'm on a quest for 100 this month. But I've been saying that for the last few months, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'd say thank you, and goodbye.